I have an initial formation in comparative biology and in integrative neurophysiology. And after an academic training in the University Pierre and Marie Curie, I have started my researches in the Pasteur Institute during my PhD. And during this period, I have, for the first time, obtained the first direct demonstration that inhibitory synaptic connection in the brain can be modulated by the activity. In fact, as many neurobiologists, my first motivation was quite naive and probably very influenced by the Socratic philosophy. The basic question was, I have to know myself. And when you are a bit materialist, the best way to know yourself is to understand how it works your own brain. So basically, it was the reason why I go to the field of neuroscience. The main challenge of my team is the Brain and Spine Institute, which is composed by neurophysiologists, by clinicians, and by mathematicians, is to record, to analyze, and to understand the multiscale electrophysiological activity of the brain. In fact, the function of the sleep remains unclear, in fact. But we know, I think each people has his own experience of what is a good or a bad night, a good or a bad sleep, okay? And this can be explained by many reasons, okay? First, during the slow wave sleep, the sleep without dream, this corresponds to the part of the sleep with the main restorative effect of the sleep, okay, in terms of physiology, in terms of physiological constant, in terms of metabolism. But also, there are many converging studies that indicate that this part of the sleep is also crucial for memory consolidation and for high cognitive performance during the awake period following the night. So basically, the idea is as follows. When you induce the sound stimulation, you will generate in the brainstem an excitatory event, okay, in some part of the brainstem. And this excitatory signal will propagate to the thalamus and will excite some neurons in the thalamus, which in turn propagate to the cerebral cortex. Okay? So you have a translation of this excitatory event, okay, to the cerebral cortex, and this event will interfere with the neurons, specifically with the neurons that generate the slow wave sleep. Okay? So if the timing between the slow wave sleep and the sensory synaptic input that reach the cerebral cortex, if the timing is good, then the excitatory event in the cerebral cortex can generate a new cycle of oscillation with the same frequency as the slow wave sleep. And if you do that with a good timing, and this is the good job of rhythm to find the good way to do that, if you do that, you will amplify, you will boost the slow wave sleep, and consequently, you will also boost the positive effect of a good night. We met in my lab. I was with Séverine Mahon and Michel Lebon-Cuyen, and we met the two founders of Dream. At this time, the name of the company was Dream and not Rhythm. And we found these two young students from the École Polytechnique. And very rapidly, we had very interesting discussion in terms of science and in terms of the functioning of the brain, and most specifically the interaction between the brain oscillation, I mean the activity that is internally generated by the brain, and how this activity can be modified by excitatory event from the environment. And this was a basic question on which we first discussed with Quentin and Hugo. I mean, the main feature of the Dream device is to perform a closed-loop stimulation of the brain. I mean, simultaneously, it can record, and it can find the good timing to apply the good stimulation at the good moment. And this has been done using a closed-loop system. That means the brain, in fact, the brain by itself can produce an auto-stimulation using the brain device.